Have you ever trusted someone so deeply and they broke that trust? Do you know what it feels like to give your best but receive pain instead? Have you ever wondered why people hurt you even when your heart is pure? You are not alone, and you do not have to stay wounded. If you've ever been the person who trusts too quickly, this story is for you. Once upon a time, in a small, quiet village, there lived a man named John. He was 32 years old, a simple school teacher, and everyone knew him as a man with a soft heart. He lived a peaceful life with his wife, Anna. John had one big dream. He wanted to build a home filled with peace, kindness, and honesty. He believed trust was the most important thing in the world. But John had a flaw. He trusted too quickly, too deeply, too blindly. Every day, he helped students, neighbors, and even strangers. While others were careful about people, John opened his heart without fear. And the village often said, "John is too good. One day, someone will hurt him." Sadly, they were right. John had a childhood friend named Jack. They grew up together, played together, shared secrets. John loved him like a brother. Jack often visited John and Anna. He shared meals with them, laughed with them, even cried with them. But slowly, things changed. John noticed small things. Jack stayed longer when John was not home. He complimented Anna too much. He asked questions about their marriage that felt strange. John felt a cold wind in his heart, but he ignored it. He told himself, "Jack is my friend. He would never hurt me." One evening, when rain hit the roof and thunder rolled in the sky, John came home early from school. He opened the door and saw something that broke his world. Jack and Anna sitting close, holding hands, speaking softly, eyes full of something John could not name. His heart fell. His voice shook. "What is this?" he asked. Anna cried. Jack looked down, and the truth came out. They had fallen in love. They wanted to be together. Jack, his best friend, his brother in everything but blood. And worse, within a month, they married and left the village. John's heart shattered into pieces so small he could not hold them. He stopped eating. He stopped speaking. He walked through the village like a man with no soul. One morning, unable to bear the pain, John walked into the mountains. He reached a quiet monastery where an old monk lived. The monk looked at him and said, "Your eyes carry a storm. Sit, my son." John sat on the cold stone floor. He cried like a child. He told the monk everything. The monk listened without judgment. Then he opened a small wooden box. Inside were 2 seeds, one black and one white. "These," the monk said, "are the 2 seeds in your heart. One is pain. One is peace. Which one grows depends on you." John whispered, "But why did they hurt me? I trusted them." The monk touched his shoulder gently. "My son, people cannot hurt you unless you give them your heart. But even then, your healing is still your choice." John did not understand. Not yet. John stayed in the monastery for some days. He helped carry water. He cleaned the garden. He watched the sunrise in silence. He thought about the monk's words day and night, but the pain still burned. He could not sleep. He felt heavy, empty, broken. One evening, during sunset, John shouted, "I did nothing wrong. Why must I suffer?" The monk looked at him with soft eyes. Then he said, "Come with me." They walked to a field behind the monastery. The earth was dry. The wind was cold. The monk placed the black seed in John's hand. "This seed," he said, "is your pain. If you plant it, it will grow into anger, fear, and darkness." Then he placed the white seed in John's other hand. "This seed is peace. If you plant it, it will grow into strength, wisdom, and light." John looked at the seeds. He felt the weight of his heart. He asked, "But how do I choose?" The monk replied, "You choose by your actions, not your feelings." For the first time, John understood something. He saw that he had a choice. He could stay broken, or he could rebuild himself. That night, he whispered, "I want peace," and his journey began. Days passed. John woke early and helped the monks. It was hard. His hands hurt. His heart still cried at night. But he stayed. He kept going. Weeks passed. He learned to breathe, to sit in silence, to feel pain without letting it control him. The monk taught him, when someone breaks your trust, they break your past, not your future. Slowly, John became stronger. 1 year later, John stood beside the river and looked at his reflection. For the first time, he saw calm in his own eyes. He had planted the white seed, and it had grown. After some months, John returned to his village. People were surprised. He walked with steady steps. His voice was calm. His eyes were clear. He passed by the house where Anna once lived. He felt a small pain, but no anger, no hate. Old friends told him, "You look different, stronger." John smiled and said, "I am, because I chose peace over pain." He became a teacher again. This time, he taught not only school lessons, but wisdom about healing and strength. People came to him for advice. They said his words were soft, but powerful. One evening, as the sun went down, John whispered, "I trusted too much, and it hurt me, but it did not end me." He remembered the monk's words, "Pain is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of your strength." And he knew it was true. Dear friend, you also carry a black seed and a white seed inside you. The black seed is your hurt. The white seed is your hope. People may hurt you. People may betray you, but they cannot decide which seed grows. Only you can decide that. If someone broke your heart, do not let that pain grow into darkness. Start today. Choose peace. Choose healing. Choose your future over your past. Because the longer you wait, the stronger the black seed becomes. But if you water the white seed with patience, courage, and self-love, your life will bloom again. You are stronger than your pain. And your story is not over. If this story touched your heart, please like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs healing. Here on EchoTales in English, we bring you stories that teach, heal, and guide you. Thank you for listening, dear friend. Stay strong, stay kind, and remember, the white seed is still in your hands. See you in the next story.